Well, hello, my beautiful Aquarius. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your career reading for mid-June right through to mid-July. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. Okay, I have done a love reading and a general reading for June, and this is your career reading mid-June through to mid-July. Okay, my beautiful Aquarians, let's get straight to your reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarius? What do they need to know? Career reading mid-June through to mid-July. Aquarius, mid-June. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. I'm ready to receive. For those of you who are new to my channel, I take jumpers from the pack. I do not choose the cards, as I believe that is my energy and not the message you're meant to receive. Everyone is different and there is no right or wrong way. It is just about the reader. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see how they want to receive before I look. Okay, so interesting. Wow. Okay, my beautiful Aquarians, for those of you interested, I'm using the White Witch Tarot, a series of major arcana cards to gauge the general overview energy of the time period I set. And to open in the protagonist position, we have the Hangman energy. Okay, so this is a suspended time for you. You've perhaps, suspended something to have a bit of a deeper thought and get a new perspective on some aspect of your career there. And you're propelling yourself forward in the protagonist energy with wisdom that you got from a different perspective. Okay, we often go into some sort of hibernation mode in order to work out where we are, where we're going, and what we're doing right or what we're doing wrong in a situation, in order to propel ourselves forward with new information, new wisdom, almost like a new game plan to move forward. That's what they're giving me, game plan to move forward. So you may be staying in the same sort of sector that you work in, but you're trying to do things differently, or in order to gain a lot more happiness from the situation. As you can see here in the picture, there is, like, in the earth here, there is some sadness. There is the skull there for transformation, which is a scorpionic energy, but it is transformation taking part in like a hibernation cocoon type energy, and realizing with the wisdom that's come from that is a birthing of a new hope, reaching up there for the sun, as you can see. Now the sun card, it stands for material happiness, a joyous outcome, success in terms of not only an emotional contentment, but like happy family, having it all, as it were, because the sun card brings the most abundance. It's the happiest, one of the happiest cards in the deck. I also like that, and the Nine of Cups, because that means your wishes that you desire are coming true. Okay, so you're in this period of suspension, but what's propelling you forward is the wisdom that you've gained during that period that is setting you on track to reach for your higher goals, as you can see there. Wonderful energy. Now the antagonist position, interesting, is the energy that is propelling you backwards a little bit. It's the thing that stops you from moving forward as quickly as you would hope for. So we have the Devil card in that energy. It's an energy of, 2 steps forward, 4 steps back. And it is, the Devil card represents cycles, toxic cycles or obsessions, addictions, those sort of things. Also delays, it could be delays, but it normally talks about the self, or an energy or a cycle that has control over you, that you cannot get out of. It's a perpetuating cycle here. Okay, so the Devil is a Capricorn energy, but it pertains to like addictions. Okay, so it could be oh, they're giving me a couple of things here. One is, one is things like, substance abuse and things like that. But one is, it seems like it is harmless, but actually it is a perpetuating cycle that stops you from achieving what you truly desire. And that is going to bed late and either waking up super late and then the day is gone. There is an energy flow here that is blocked, they're giving me. So you may be burning the candle at both ends and never having enough time to do what it is during the day that you need to do. And often when you get up late in the day, you're feeling a bit in a slump mode. The energy is not there to propel you forward, okay? Or you think, oh, you know what, I'll get up early tomorrow and I'll do that, okay? They're just giving me that as a scenario for somebody in particular out there. They're asking you to break these patterns, okay? In the antagonist position, it is often things, as you can see that devil card, the devil here has a hold on the person. Now, it could be anything. It could be, you know, sex addiction. It could be anything here. Any kind of addiction that speaks to you. It could be an addiction to over helping people, overextending yourself, Aquarius. If you find that, you know, you attract people who are, I don't like to use the word broken per se, but they have some issues that they are trying to resolve or not in their own life. You are a helper and you reach out to help them. And it could be this cycle that you're always giving to people who are taking, never returning anything. There is no exchange there in love or help or anything like that. And therefore you are giving too much of your time and your energy. It could be any kind of toxic cycle that you find yourself in. But as often as you can see, the devil card is there, the hand is over this person's mouth. It's often something that you wouldn't even want to admit to yourself. You know, you wouldn't want to admit to your friends that maybe you gave money to someone who never gave it back. You never want to admit, because of these things, it keeps a hold on us. It stops us from moving forward, okay? So they're asking you to look at where you find there is some sort of cycle that could be toxic in many different shapes or forms and many different levels, okay? They're even giving me chocolate, okay? I love chocolate, so, you know, I don't really want to go into that one because I ain't never given that one up. But anyway, so we got the devil card asking you to look at those cycles in order to break the chains, the hold. Now, you don't have to get rid of that. The devil card for me is not about eradicating completely. It's about acknowledging what's holding you back. And once you've shone a light on it, then you can do something about it, okay? It often comes in stages. It is not a complete cut, okay? Because that is often as damaging as, you know, the addiction itself. Okay, so we have in the unifying position, we have the star card. Beautiful energy here. Aquarius, you've turned up in your own reading. I think 3 or 4 signs this month turned up in their own reading in the general overview energy of the career read, which is very exciting for me because it just indicates that Spirit is talking especially to you for me. And we've got renewal of hope, okay? So they're asking you, once you gain this inner clarity, you can proceed forward and miracles will happen, okay? This is propelling yourself forward in your career, reaching for those stars and achieving them. That is what is happening. You're getting a lot of wisdom here. There's a lot of illumination happening, spiritual illumination, and moving forward with a new wealth of knowledge to set yourself up to grab what it is you truly desire. They're bringing me back to the hangman energy. They keep asking me to look at that hand. It's reaching for the sun there. They're also saying reach for the stars with this card because they can truly be yours. Okay, so this is a very successful and abundant card. Some of you may also be hoping to be in the spotlight for what you do. This could be a localized spotlight, being in a local newspaper if you're running an article. That's what they're giving me, or some sort of, they're giving me a radio station as well. That's interesting. I would have immediately thought television, but they've given me a radio station. And some of you may be talking about causes that are very important to you, and you're being in the spotlight. Ultimately, it's a very abundant time for you, and you are leading with your eyes wide open, but also with your heart. You see that hand is on the heart there. Whatever is your passion, okay, whatever you want to achieve, it's yours for the taking. It's on the table for achievements there, okay? Luck is also on your side, they said, because, and I've never seen it like that before, but there is an imprint of a star here where it used to be, and then it is shooting across here and becoming like that star with the eyes wide open. So when you see a shooting star, it's like making a wish. So your wishes are coming true. There's a lot of luck on your side for your career mid-June through to mid-July. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit guys. Woo. We're going to go a bit deeper now. I'm using the English Magic Tarot to get some clarifiers. And we have the King of Wands in reverse. Okay, so they've given me a dual meaning with regards to this. And the hangman energy, it suggests that you're not completely in your power there, okay? And you realize that, Aquarius. You know that you have the capabilities to be a bold leader, to be an entrepreneur in whatever it is that you want to do, but you're in this mode. You've put yourself in the hangman energy to weigh up a few things to get you back on track, is what I'm feeling here. Your passion is definitely... it's like you have a lot of passion for what you do, but recently, especially with what's happening around the world at the moment with this pandemic, you've lost a bit of your mojo, is what they've given me. There's a little bit of a dulling with your passion. You've had to put it on hold, on simmer, as it were. And it doesn't mean it's gone away. It means that you're not ready yet. And during that time of not being ready to action, because wands, they talk of passion and, you know, actioning things, because you're not in a space to take action readily right now, you're using this hangman energy to gain more wisdom, which is brilliant because that puts you way ahead of the game, way ahead of any kind of competition there. King of Wands, it just means you're suspended, okay? This also could talk about... they're giving me like a sexual energy to it, especially since we've got the Devil card on the board. They're giving me perhaps there's somebody in your arena or someone you're connected to, male or female. This is not a gender specific reading. It's about the energy, but perhaps they have some sort of sexual deviancy is what they're giving me, some sort of problem there, and they are also a bit of a bully, okay, with their words. And it's like you're trying to get rid of them as well from your life, okay? They're not a very nice person, okay? They're quite aggressive in the way that they do things. Now, although this is a fire element, so you could be dealing with someone with an Aries, Leo, or Sag placement, that doesn't mean per se that they're actually an Aries, Leo, or Sag. It means that they could have a placement there somewhere in their chart. What I am getting, bizarrely, because they keep giving me the word earth. Now, I thought it was to do with the hangman energy here, because everything is cocooned in the earth there and then is rising up, but they're giving me an earthy kind of energy, so someone could have an earth placement. We'll get some more clarity on that, but this is someone you're trying to get rid of, okay? But the pull is too strong. They've got some sort of toxic hold on you, and it's because it's alluring, okay? And now this it could be a sexually alluring connection that you have with this King of Wands. We're going to get a little bit more clarity here, but in terms of your career, I don't feel... Now, okay, don't shoot the messenger, but this person could be either one of two things, which is interfering. We're going to go deeper, but either interfering on your concentration when it comes to doing work and gaining more wisdom for what it is that you do, or this person is a boss that you work with, okay? Someone who does something the same sort of area that you do, but could be a little bit higher than you in terms of ranking. And you're in a little bit of a rock and a hard place with this situation. It's very delicate. So that's why you've had to go deep within and get some wisdom and to be clever, okay? That's interesting because it feels like this person has the ability to stop you from propelling forward in your work. Okay, we're going to go deeper. Hermit. Okay, look at that. So definitely earthy. Virgo, you could be dealing with someone who's a Virgo, but this is the Hermit in reverse, which is the Devil card in the antagonist position, along with the Hermit in reverse, suggests that you're not really ready to shine that light on your obstacles. Okay, Aquarius, you may have touched the precipice, the very top of the iceberg once or twice, but you don't want to go deep there, okay? It also means that you're feeling a bit stuck. You don't know how to get rid of this person. They're so alluring, or you don't know how to get rid of this cycle that you're in because it just keeps happening and you just don't know how to get out of the cycle. But it's also about you don't want to repeat the same mistakes, because the Hermit is in reverse. They don't want to repeat the same mistakes, but they feel stuck. They don't know how to get out of that. Now, this is also an isolation card, okay? And it is often, when it is in the upright position, it is an isolation card that is, you self-isolate. This is something that you decide to do by yourself. But when it's in the reverse here, it is an imposed isolation. So that could talk about what is going on around the world at the moment in terms we all have to be inside until the authorities say it's okay for us to kind of go back to our normal life. So that gives me another indicator that because of the King of Wands here, you're not able to action what it is you truly desire to do in terms of being an entrepreneur and a bold leader, and forging ahead with your career, because actually we're all kind of suspended until the time is right for us to go back to normal life. Okay, so that's what they're giving me a dual energy here for that, Aquarius. Death in reverse. Okay, now they are giving me that the death in the reverse is again another stagnation card, but it is again another one where you're feeling stuck. Okay, and it's almost like you're in two minds. Okay, one is you're really comfortable where you are, and you know that you would like to go further in your career. Let's put it that way, because they haven't given me a career per se yet. But also, you just don't know how to proceed further at this minute. Okay, there's an inertia. You feel like there is a hope that is not on the board yet. Hope is destroyed. But I beg to differ, because you've got the overall energy here, which is the hope. The hope card is a star card. Okay, but you're feeling like there is no hope because you cannot see it. So either there is someone at your work who is some sort of bully, or making not very nice sexual advances towards you, which is not acceptable at all. You feel like you're stuck and you cannot proceed on this matter, or you cannot proceed in what it is that you want to achieve. Okay, but also the death card means you also don't want things to change. Okay, there's a stagnation, or no, they've corrected me. You do want things to change, but you don't know how to proceed. Okay, so they've just said you don't know how to change. Okay, so there is some real deep thinking that needs to be done here. So I'm not surprised that you've got Hangman energy, that you really recognize you need to put everything on pause to gain new wisdom before you proceed. Okay, Ace of Swords. Now, if you were thinking about moving on and getting a new job, new ideas are coming to you, and this new is coming in for you. Okay, the Ace of Swords is speaking your truth. And so if this is someone in your workspace who is being quite abusive towards you in various different ways, then you will be speaking your truth and illuminating it to someone of a higher authority in order to proceed forward. You have to be bold there. Okay, it says on the card, to dare air my breath. Okay, so to dare is to speak up, speak your truth. But also they're giving me some new ideas coming in on how for you to proceed forward. Okay, it's like a bolt from the blue. You all of a sudden get this clarity, because swords, Ace of Swords, is always a lot of clarity all of a sudden, which speaks to the star card. Clarity often brings a lot of abundance towards you, because you finally see the path that you need to take. And this new idea will be very, as I said, abundant, give you a lot of mental clarity, but it will cut through any conflict that you have at the moment. Okay, the sort of BS is out, and it's cutting away in order to proceed forward. Now we do have, I'm just going to give you a date. They're kind of giving me a date here. They're giving me third week of June. There is something that comes your way, either in terms of an idea that propels you forward in your business, if you are setting out as an entrepreneur, boldly leading. But the beginning, mid-June, that I'm getting here is that there is a stuck energy. Third week of June, you're starting to be able to get your mojo back, as it were, and move forward with that. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarius? What do they need to know regarding their situation? Ooh, Four of Swords. Yeah. Okay, so Four of Swords is the end of any sort of anxiety. Okay, and interesting enough, the Hermit card in reverse is about isolation mode and it not being your choice. But the Four of Swords is taking back that power and actually going solo, having that solitude yourself in order to cut things out that does not serve you, but also get a lot of rest. There is a retreat, a renewal of energy happening here. So it's interesting, in the second, because this is from mid-June. So mid-June, that week, so it's this, just second week of June there, what they're giving me is you're just stuck. You don't know how to proceed, but all of a sudden you're taking that power back, and you are running with a new idea that will actually give you I see a lot of abundance coming, because you got the Star card. Anything you wish for, Aquarius, your wishes are coming true. Okay, Three of Cups, you're definitely going solo. Okay, there's no support with regards to your work situation is what I'm getting here, but this does not phase you now. There is no anxiety. You've let go of the mental anxiety that was with regards to this situation. And the Three of Cups in reverse is about, people maybe talking about this, behind everybody's back. There's no support for you. You feel you don't really love your situation anyway. Three of Cups, there's no sharing of resources. You're not getting money back for all the hard work that you do. Where's the love for what you do? You're really realizing that why am I stuck? I don't need to be stuck. There are new avenues. And yes, there are. Third week of June, there is a new avenue opening up to you with regards to a certain situation. Okay. I'll come back to that card because they want, there's so much clarity now. Okay. This is being overwhelmed by the situation, but not being stuck anymore. Okay. You feel like there is no other choice but to move on with this new idea, or perhaps new job situation. I definitely expect to see a new job coming up here. Now, when I mean new job, it could be you staying in the same company, but you're elevating to another department where this person who is either bullying you or whatever's going on there has no control over you. Okay, so there could be a sidestepping to another department, or you could be like moving on completely and getting a new job, one that actually gives you support and that you enjoy doing. Look at that. You can see here all of these cards in reverse. Two of Swords. No more confusion, no more indecision here. That's ending. There is no compromise to be had. There's no other decisions to be made. You're moving on and you're not accepting it. All I see on this board, Aquarius, is you've got the wisdom. You're cutting out what does not serve you. Toxic cycle that has gone on too far, whether that is with someone at work or some sort of sexual relationship that you're in, some sort of thing that goes around, never changes. You're cutting it out. All I see on this board is you're taking back your power, Aquarius, and this is the right time. It's the right time because the stars are aligning. They said, especially that Star card, the stars are aligning. I think that happened for you. Yeah, look at that. You have the Lovers. Okay, now often when it's a career read and a financial read there and to do with your career and money, the Lovers is a choice card. Okay, and you're making a choice to go after what it is you truly desire that has all the ingredients that speak to your soul. Okay, as you can see here, you have the Ram, which represents passion. Okay, so passion for what you do. You have the Broomstick there, which is about work that you enjoy doing, and you have the feather that goes around and connects the two people's heads there, which is a meeting of minds. A job that is more in line with your intelligence and your emotional excuse me, your emotional IQ, and also something that has all the ingredients that gives you stability and makes you love what you do. Okay, the Lovers is about alignment, it's about balance, it's about harmony, it's about doing what you love. Also, if this is a person that you're dealing with at work that you either have a sexual relationship with, or this is a partner that outside work that you have a sexual relationship with, you're starting to wonder, wow, I'm starting to lose my voice. Someone out there is either finding it very hard to communicate this situation, or has actually lost their voice because it's just come from nowhere. Okay, but it's to do with speaking up maybe about your choice. Okay, as soon as I acknowledged the fact that I'm losing my voice, it's kind of gone. But what we've got here is you're wondering if this person is right for you, okay? And that is you cutting them because it's not serving you here. The Lover's card is often a choice about partnership. So it could be also a business partner that you're dealing with, and you're thinking about cutting them out because they're not ready to be in business with you. They're not pulling their weight. But this is the choice that you've got here, the strength of two together. But I really feel it's more you finding something new that suits you better here with regards to your career. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please? Okay, they said that's all from that deck, and then they want to move on. So thank you so much. What do we have here? Knight of Wands. Okay, so the Knight of Wands is very lusty, free-spirited person. I just need to get a clarifier on that for a moment. 1 second, because I want to know if it's connected to the person. Okay, so what they've given me, it is a dual meaning, but because it speaks to someone else out there in particular. One is the person who you're in a cycle with in terms of a romantic relationship or sexual relationship. They are very, they embody the knight kind of energy, which is they go after the prize, and once they get the prize, they're on to another prize. Now that does not mean that once they've finished with you or whatever that they're going on to someone else. It could be that then they just focus on their work and they disappear and they don't even talk to you for days, weeks, months, and then they're back again to be like, hey, and it's all about like, it's all a sexual connection, okay? Very lusty, free-spirited, quite a creative person is what they're giving me. But this just, it sets you back from finding true love, but also it sets you back in terms of your career because you're too busy using energy thinking about, why doesn't this person contact me back? I have feelings for them and we were good. They keep doing this, screw them, I'm not. And there is an up and down, like a roller coaster of emotions where it actually... And they just said, be honest with yourself. So Aquarius, they're saying, and be honest with yourself. When this person comes in, you feel your connection is on top of the world. But once they leave, you feel you're plunged into, there's a big slump that happens here. Okay. And that actually prevents you from having the energy to move on, to progress in your own career. Okay. So it's like an energy vampire takes from you and then leaves, and you're left depleted, and you cannot reach for your higher dreams because you're stuck in a cycle, which is really sad. But also the Knight of Wands, they're giving me the jewel energy, which is this new opportunity, this new job that you're thinking about going into gives you freedom to be very passionate and creative, okay? It feels very freelance. It feels free, very much sort of, you go from project to project to project in a creative way, and it's something that is more suited to you, Aquarius, because you think outside the box, you have powerful creative ideas, you're very adventurous and exciting, and you're fun to be with. And the job that you're in at the minute is kind of like weighing you down. They're showing me some balloons, like they're weighing you down, like you just want to be free, okay? We got here 8 of Cups. Yeah, now 8 of Cups is this, not wanting to really walk away from it though, yearning for the past, okay? And it's also a return card. So this person who's got some sort of connection on you, either in a romantic or sexual sense, or is your boss at work or something, they've got some sort of hold on you, and you keep thinking about past where, when it was good, or, and how this person returns. It's good when they return, you can't let them go. Now I'm starting to get the sweats again, which means this is for someone in particular out there. You cannot, you find it very difficult to let go, okay? But it's holding you back. That's what they're giving me. They keep saying, be honest, it's holding you back. Okay, yeah, the Tower moment. I was expecting to see that because this is the thing the universe is going to do, you see. It happens to us all. If we refuse to learn the lesson, it keeps coming back, it keeps coming back. But I don't know if you notice, each time the lesson gets harder and harder to learn until such time as the universe says, damn, this Aquarius, this Scorpio, this whoever is not learning the lesson. We need to throw in a Tower moment so that they finally get their a-hole in gear and move on from this situation. So what they're doing is, there's something big here that's coming. Now, often people get very scared when the Tower shows up. I'm just going to get a timeline for the Tower. Interesting. Okay, so what they're giving me here is this tower moment corresponds with the solar eclipse, which is, I think, 21st of June. So this tower moment is going to happen. Now, there's nothing to be scared of, because tower moments, they do bring unwanted change. I feel deep down you do want to change, but you just don't know how to. You can't cut the cycle, okay, is what they're giving me here. But this unwanted change, people get very nervous about. Now, the way I like to describe it is, in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, a lightning bolt comes down from the sky and sets a tower on fire. The tower's on fire, and two figures leap into the unknown. And basically, your lightning bolt moment is an aha moment, okay? Which definitely speaks to the third week of June there, and the Ace of Swords, okay? This is a new idea. All of a sudden, mental clarity, your aha moment, okay? So the aha moment comes on in there, and it sets the building on fire, and you have a choice. Do you stay where you are and get burned? Or do you leap into, and rather than call it the unknown, because that's often very scary, you leap into a new beginning, which is much more, I like to say, positive, okay? You have a choice. Stay in the burning building or leap into a new beginning. It's there to shake up the energy, is what I'm trying to say, okay? So it corresponds completely with this Ace of Swords there, and the universe is coming on in there to shake things up for you. Okay, temperament. It's going to put you out of balance for sure, but in that comes the harmony. Okay, it's a disruptive energy, it's chaotic. Yes, you will feel slightly out of control, but they've given me the words exhilarating. Okay, so Aquarius, you don't like to, you're air, you know, you're very, you flow with things, and you know, you see things from all different sides, you have wonderful ideas. If one idea doesn't work, on to the next, you know, you're very fluid there, as it were. But what they're giving me here is that this will shake even you, okay, but it's exhilarating. And actually, it's like you're watching things burn in terms of your old working life. That's what I'm getting. Like you're watching things burn in a happy way. You know, when you get the tower moment to do with finances, it's sometimes you just got to let it all, you know, just fall down in front of you, stand back, watch it happen, and then go, well, I couldn't do that, but now it's happened. I've got the new start that I needed. Okay, that new start puts you on a financial path of abundance. Often when big things happen, big endings, come big beginnings, okay? So yes, they're letting you be mindful that this will shake you up a little bit, but there's a lot of positivity. There's a lot of wisdom that comes with it. Hangman. Again, we've got double hangman energy here. When it comes to your career and getting that wisdom there with that hangman, it's you know, taking that energy to a new situation. Okay, you've got the wisdom, you have a new perspective, and then you're on to the next. You're implementing that energy for the next. This is about do not fret. This new perspective, you'll know when the time it is to act, but do not fret. This situation was meant to happen, and actually you start to feel it, because you know the star is for you. You know that it brings a renewal of hope here with regards to this situation. They've even said, when I put this down, they said, look at the hangman, he's even reaching for the star. So can you see that? He's upside down, but his hand is up there, and he's reaching for that star right there. So they really want you to get the indicator that if things seem to be going a little bit chaotically right now, yes, Mercury is in retrograde, you've got the tower happening, it's meant to happen. Okay, you're going to be surprised by the outcome, is what they're giving me. Three of Swords. Yeah, there's going to be an apology here. There's going to be physical healing, you know, some sort of heartbreak situation that you're going to be healing from. Okay, but you're going to get an apology, which doesn't really, sorry, they just said something. I just want to, doesn't really cut it. That sounds very like someone's grandma. Doesn't really cut it. Okay, the apology doesn't really cut it. Okay, so it could be this person that you're in some sort of sexual relationship with. The apology does not cut it. Okay, but it is an apology, and it allows you to cut and run. You know, you're cutting out whatever does not serve you. Now we're going to go a little bit deeper. with the Fountain Tarot cards. I want to find out your abundance, what is coming on the other side of this big change that is happening for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Ooh, this is quite a lot. Okay. Queen of Coins in reverse. Okay, Queen of Coins in reverse is... I'm just getting a moment, they're telling me. So yeah, there is some sort of, how can I put this? You like to create security for your loved ones. And you not only save money for a rainy day, not just for you, but for everybody else. You're always thinking of everybody. You want to make sure your home is secure, resourceful, you know, that Virgo energy. But you feel that by walking away from a situation that does not serve you, you feel that you will not be able to take care of your own. Okay, and that is the thing that is keeping you stuck. And that's what they wanted you to know, that they sympathize with that energy. Okay, they acknowledge that that is a worry, but they are, because the Queen of Coins is on the board, even though in reverse, there is much more coming for you. Okay, so it's like God's, yeah, they're giving me the sentence. They give it to me quite a bit actually, which is rejection is God's protection. So anything that you feel does not go your way, okay, it will bring anxiety, yes, in the initial stages. It is meant to happen that way to bring you something better, okay? You do not see it at the time, but it all becomes clear with this star energy. There's a lot of, yeah, look at that. Queen of Wands, you're going to be doing what it is you're truly passionate about. Now, Aquarius, although this is a fire element card, it's a Leo, it's about feisty energy, okay? It's about having confidence and self-assurance that you can do whatever it is that you want to do. And no one should hold you back. And actually, after that third week of June, as we go into the first week of July, you'll start to see that no one holds you back and you're gaining confidence again, okay? Move forward, okay, towards your happiness, because anything that you want is truly yours, Aquarius, but you just need to remember, yes, it's a scary leap into the unknown, but do you want to stay in the same stuck energy and get burned time after time and disrespected by this other person who's making your life difficult, is what they're giving me. Which is worse? They want you to weigh that up. Which is worse? Again, we got Two of Swords. They're saying there's no decision on this. There's no confusion on this. Okay, no indecision. There is no compromise. It is time, is what they're giving me. Four of Swords. It's not a missed opportunity. It's not. There is a feeling of apathy here when we get this card. But often when we get this card, it is, you know, we often grieve the things we feel we've lost, and we don't realize that actually the universe is giving us something better, okay? In the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, the figure sits slumped against the tree and has 3 cups slumped on the floor. Everything that was in them fell on the floor, and the wine is all over the grass or whatever. And the universe is coming on in with a hand with a cup in it that is full. And the person is too busy looking down, they can't see the gift from the universe, okay? So that's what this card represents. You know, surprise gifts coming from the universe. You cannot see it right now, but the universe is on your side. You're being guided and protected. Those swords are protective swords. They are around you, protecting this figure. So if you're feeling low there, and look, a little gift. It does appear as a little blackbird there. I think it's a little blackbird. Yeah, beautiful little blackbird there. There is a gift coming for you, okay? Do not give up. You can't ignore the problems that you have at the moment, because they'll only get worse. You need to deal with them in the present. And if that means cutting what does not serve you, then that is the way forward, okay? And the universe, as a result, brings you a gift to congratulate you. But you've got that star energy, so there's a lot of success happening. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Ooh, do you want that one? I think you do. King of Wands in reverse again. Yeah, they're saying if you do not do this, you know, if you're not ready now, you'll never be ready. It's time to take a leap, is what they're kind of giving me here. But they're also giving me this person who's like bullying you or making some sort of inappropriate sexual advances to you at work, or this horrible, or you know, or this cycle of someone returning to you just for sex, but you want more, you want some emotion with this person, and they just never give it, and they leave you depleted. Okay, they're giving me this is okay, they asked me to put it in the devil. This is the energy that is holding you back. So this is the devil, this is the cycle, this is the thing you need to cut out. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you give me, when they cut this out, can you show me what's to happen? Can I see their abundance? Can I see the Star card? What about the Star card? Oh, okay. What about the Star card? Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so what about the Star card? They're giving me that there is a nervousness that comes here about not having enough money for a rainy day, for long-term security, which is, again, completely understandable. They want it over here, but they're showing me, is your mental health, your mental, yeah, is it worth it? Because this situation will just continue. Yes, there will be long-term security financially, but your worry is that there won't be, but there will be. The Lovers on the board again. You got some choices to do here, Aquarius. There is a lot of choice to be had here. Again, what they're giving me here is, you know, you need to find something that is more in line with who you are. Okay, something that brings you balance, harmony, happiness. Okay, if you don't reach for that happiness, then, you know, you'll stay stuck. But this is, they're giving me that this was meant to happen, because actually you're supposed to take your power back. That's the point. Okay, the universe is giving you a gift once you make that decision. Tower again. And if you don't make the decision, Aquarius, they're going to make it the decision for you. And I mean the universe. Okay, this really corresponds with the Gemini read. I think if you keep sitting on the fence with this, the universe is going to come and shake things up for you and knock you off the perch. Is I think what happens. So you may have a Pisces placement there, a Gemini placement there somewhere, because I think that showed up in their reading as well. Okay, so there is so the solar eclipse, 21st of June, the Tower moment. If you don't address the situation before, let's see if you're going to address the situation. Is there a Justice card that comes here for legalities or... Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarius? What do they need to know? This is quite a specific message for somebody out there. I'm not sure. It's quite... Ooh, do you see how that card's just stuck right there? Three of Coins again. No support. There is no support in this situation. There's some sort of office politics. No team support. Somebody is working, has sloppy work ethic. You pick up all the work. You're bullied. This is... Where you are is horrible. That's what I'm getting. And it's stopping you from, but you're worried because it's either side. You're worried that you won't be able to have long-term security financially if you even leave this situation. I don't want to leave you there, Aquarius. There's no way I'm leaving you with that. I want to know further ahead. Can you show me second week of July, please? Show me second week of July with regards to this situation. Or regards to the star energy. Can you please guide me? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please? Thank you so much. Four of Cups. Yeah. Four of Swords, Four of Cups. There's a new opportunity coming here for you. But you don't see it. And it's coming second week of July, is what they're giving me. Yeah. There is a new opportunity for you on the table. But it comes with a new idea. Third week of June, you have a new idea to shake things up, or you start to speak your truth in the situation and start bringing things forward. Unless you make a decision, they will bring you the Tower moment, and that will be around about the time of the solar eclipse. But a new opportunity is on the table for you that's more emotionally fulfilling on the second week of July. Okay, can we go again, please? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful... That's too many. I can't give you those. Just if you're new to my channel, I get guided to the ones I can take or not take. And occasionally my wrist doesn't work exactly the way I want it to because I've heard it. Okay. How do you want to receive those? Okay. Page of Coins. So yeah, money news. So this is a new job, okay? When we get Page of Coins, this is a new job. I was expecting to see a new job on the table, or a move in the same company into another department where this person has no control over you, okay? So that is a Tower moment that is to come. As I said, you know, it's nothing to be scared about, but it is an unwanted change because there is a nervousness around any change here. But this is a new job or news regarding your finances, Capricorn energy. So it could be linked to this devil, this Capricorn energy here. You just got to be patient. But they're giving me second week of July for this offer to be on the table. Some sort of finances to come in. It gives you more freedom and happiness is what they gave me. It's almost like you'll be completely rejuvenated and away from this situation. And what else do we have? Yeah, still not. They're giving me the Eight of Cups, which keeps making me think that, you know, you're not walking away from the company itself per se. You're going to a different department or relocating to somewhere within the company that's in a different state or something like that, or, you know, abroad maybe. I haven't got any travel cards on the board, but it feels very much like there is Eight of Cups. You know, you're not fully walking away. There is, you know, you're not fully moving on from the situation, but you are learning from the situation, fully learning. And because you got the Hangman in that energy, there is a learning to be had here. But there is a return of some sort. Page of Wands in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse there is taking a break. And also, you know, it's like you're dealing with some sort of bored kind of kid who is immature, okay? And it's like Sagittarian energy, just someone who's really immature and just doesn't like what they do and is therefore picking on somebody, you, Aquarius, in order to get their kicks because they don't even like what they're doing. Definitely something in the Gemini read with regards to this. This energy. Don't like this person at all. Maybe this person will be removed. So let's see. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angel. Can you please guide me to my beautiful Aquarian star energy, the hope, reaching for the stars. Because I saw someone doing radio or something. Perhaps you are leading some sort of, leading some sort of campaign against this person, speaking up against them, you know, outing them, as it were, for what they do or something like that. The Sun. Okay, so you do have the Sun coming for you. So that is definitely that Hangman energy. Having wisdom, proceeding forward with caution, but with savvy, okay, being clever about it. Okay, the Sun is going to bring a lot of abundance. There's going to be a lot of happiness and both material gain there, but ultimately they're saying this is a joyous outcome for your higher success. Okay, this is going to give you a lot of freedom, and you're going to, it's like a release. Okay, it's almost like a new start to you, even though you may not be moving out of the company, just moving into another department or going to another part of the company elsewhere. Like a relocation sort of thing. Okay, but there is a lot of abundance coming. Five of Coins in reverse. In the upright. Five of Coins in the upright is isolation again, but worry about financial loss. Okay, so even though it's in the upright, they have suggested there's nothing to worry about, but this is your anxiety, and perhaps. I can't tell you to get over that anxiety because that is human nature, okay? I can only give you what the cards say. Okay, so they said this person okay, I get it. So, new opportunity coming on in for you gives you a lot of freedom and happiness, and this person feels left out in the cold because they just went earth. So they're letting me know that it's the person that you either out or move away from, or, you know, whatever, go into a different department, they feel left out in the cold. That's some sick person. Yeah. So, and they may even have some sort of financial loss regarding this. So you may, I did ask what's going to happen with this person, and I feel like maybe they might even lose their job over the situation, because they're going to be left out in the cold, and there will be financial loss for them. This is not for you. Okay. Wow, this is quite specific for somebody. This is it's quite a nerve-wracking situation, quite complex. Okay. I want to go again, but they have asked me to stop, so they said no more. But they said look at the bottom of the deck. Emperor. Okay, so this is definitely about taking back your power. Okay, respecting yourself, leading, moving forward with strategy, planning. So the Hangman energy is wisdom, planning. Yeah. Okay, there we go. We've got the Emperor. So I'm much more happy leaving on the Emperor there, because okay, this is after the 3rd week of July though. Okay, but this is all to come. So this bit is 3rd week of July. Lifting the lid on your power. You're taking your power back. Okay, Aquarius? Whew, that is quite complex, that one. I do apologize. It went on quite a while, but I don't like to leave anyone hanging. I am going to end the reading with some Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Truly grateful for your messages. Could I have one more? Thank you so much. Yeah, so they gave me radio station, someone going on a radio station, being in the public eye, perhaps writing a news article about something, you know, and taking the power back. And so that may be you. Reward yourself. Okay, my beautiful Aquarius. And we have release and surrender. Okay, release and surrender to the situation. So it says here, you've been giving a lot of yourself lately, and it's time for you to receive. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and motivation at a consistently high level. Okay, they just said don't lose hope. Oh, Aquarius, I'd like to give you a massive hug through that screen. Yeah, don't lose hope, okay? This situation is going to play out, and it's going to feel really tough, but they got your back, okay? You're being guided and protected there. 4 swords. You're definitely protected there. But it's a time for solitude, thinking about things, recovering your beautiful self. And, you know, it says release and surrender. You also got that card. And it says, we shower you with blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you've held tightly gripped within your hands. Open your hands, arms, and heart to our love and assistance. Okay? They got your back. You need to ask for help. We often, we walk always with a guardian angel, and you have to ask them, because there is free will. Okay? So they're there to save you in the deepest, darkest moments, but if you need help with something, okay, just ask them, and they will protect you from the situation. And so release yourself to what is about to happen. But, you know, take your power back and have, you know, your self-respect. Think about, if you don't change things now, imagine 5 years from now, 10 years from now, it'll just get bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay? And they are giving me an image which is of someone's wrist. There's a bracelet, and it's got trinkets on this bracelet. There's like a little, looks like a little shoe. There's little trinkets, maybe some sort of, it's either a 4-leaf clover or a little 3-leaf. I can't see the other leaf. There's either 3 or 4 leaves on it. It's like a little trinket bracelet. Okay, it just means that either you've just bought that bracelet for you or for somebody, or you're just putting it on, or you just put it on before the reading, or if you've got one, there's a message in here in particular for you. It speaks to you in particular, this message. Okay, so just giving me that bracelet. Really cute bracelet. There's other trinkets on there, but I can't quite see. One looks like some sort of, is that a flute? It's either a flute or something. It's some sort of bar type thing. But it's definitely an instrument of some kind. Okay, my beautiful Aquarians. I'm just going to give you a trinket before we go. Thank you so much for advice by your angels. Please guide my beautiful Aquarians. What do they need to know in this situation? Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, maybe Gemini for sure. I think they also got 2 angels. So you got 2 angels, double angel there. Okay, the angels are with you. You are not alone in this situation. You are being protected. Please ask them for guidance, but also, you know, release and surrender to the situation. And by that, I mean, open your arms to better. There is a new opportunity there for you. Have that wonderful courage to speak your truth and gain new clarity, and just go for what it is you truly desire doing. Okay, you are protected. The angels are with you. I hope you can see that. There is an angel here, and then there's a little angel. Bizarre. A little angel here with, it's got a little cute little face on it, but it's almost like a clown. And as I looked at the face, it says corn. I guess that's corn that you eat. Corn on the cob. Bizarre. But there's something related to angel, clown, or corn. I don't know. Sometimes these, I don't know really. They're just showing me corn on the cob. Is there a figure that sells corn on the cob that is a clown? I don't know. Or a clown angel? Is there such a thing? I don't know. Either way, that's what they're showing me. That just means there's something in this, if it relates to you in some way, that it means there's a message here for you. Okay, I do apologize. I've gone on quite long enough. Where would you like these? They want them either side of the star. You're still going. There is hope for this situation. Do not lose hope. You're still going. There are miracles being worked behind your back. They just said. The universe is lining things up. Divine timing. But you just have to take back your power. Speak your truth. Okay, my beautiful Aquarians. This was complex, okay? So I hope this spoke to or resonated with somebody out there. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. It's completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message, but it lets me know that you've resonated with the reading, which is the most important for me. Okay, thank you so much, my beautiful Aquarius. Good luck with this situation. I'm sending you so much love and luck, okay? Love and light.